not pass this legislation, so we are crystal clear, on March 17th, it will be possible in this country for someone whose mental illness is their sole underlying condition to avail themselves of MAID. That would occur in the province of Medicine Hat, Carson Warner, which is the province of Alberta. That would also occur in the province of New Brunswick, who the member from Tobique-Mactaquac represents. Both of those ministers of health for New Brunswick and Alberta have said to us unequivocally that their systems, their healthcare systems, their MAID assessors and providers are not ready. I do not want a situation where we've got that kind of lay of the land in terms of the criminal law in Canada. We have the power to prevent that from happening by voting in favour of this bill.
Questions and comments? One quick one. L'honorable député Louis Saint-Laurent.
Inaudible for the interpreter.
Ministre pour la qualité de son connu à son arrivée, moi aussi d'ailleurs en 2001.
At the clause-by-clause study, I looked at the minister's work, and I'd like to thank him. Now, it's never a victory to have closure or time allocation, especially on a sensitive issue like this one. Especially on an issue like this where it should not be partisan. We need to consider what we are comfortable with as legislators while respecting opposing opinions. This is something that people may have differing opinions on, and all of them are valid. That is why we need a non-partisan debate. What we're talking about here affects people's quality of life. As my colleague for Montcalm mentioned, the minister could have acted at any time over the past year, but did not. Then the Minister of Justice was changed, and yes, that is allowed. And we know that the former Minister of Justice had a different approach. Excellent. But considering how delicate this file is, why take action so quickly when we should be open to varied opinions? And why bring a partisan lens to this issue? A very quick answer, please. The Honourable Minister. I'd like to thank my colleague for his question. I have two things that I'd like to stress. He's entirely right. We need to avoid partisanship on an issue that is so delicate, where the consequences are so serious for Canadians. I would add that his colleagues were on the Joint Committee on Medical Assistance in Dying both the first and second times. Therefore, on several occasions, we have already heard from Conservative members. We have considered their comments seriously. And we have brought forward a bill that takes into account several different perspectives. We must therefore move forward the passage of this bill as quickly as possible.
It's my duty to interrupt the proceedings at this time and put forthwith the question on the motion now before the House. La question est suivante. Mr. McKinnon-Gatineau appuie.
The question is the following. Mr. McKinnon-Gatineau moves that in relation to the consideration of government business number 34, the debate not be further adjourned.
Does the motion be carried or carried on division, or if a member of a recognized party participating in person wishes to request a recorded division, I'd invite them to rise and indicate it to the chair. The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Government.
Yeah, Mr.
Call in the members.